911 for peace. We had Anti-Flag there, Me First and the Gimme Gimmes before that, with science fiction double feature.
Thanks again.
Yeah, huge shout out to Shawn and Tony.
Yeah, thanks guys for stopping by and hanging out with us. But you guys, everybody's favorite segment, here it is, Mbop to the top, where we read a page from Jill Matthews,
The old
unauthorized
back in the day.
Unauthorized biography of Hanson. CJ, what page are we on?
We are on page 9. I think what we established is around 100 pages. It's 100 weeks of content.
We're almost 10% done, guys. We're almost 10% done.
Yeah. All right. This one starts off with a fresh paragraph. So
okay,
we had closure last time. I feel bad if, like Matt said, I feel like he got a real plain page.
He got the setup.
Yeah. He's just gonna have to come back. He's got 100 more weeks.
I was gonna say he's not busy.
Yeah, if he spreads it out, and he plays his cards right, he's bound to hit.
Oh yeah.
Tulsa Public Schools spokesperson Gary Lytall explains the system. Parents do it all. They don't have any help or assistance from public schools at all. There's no formal testing, but if a child wants to go on vocational school or college after being homeschooled, of course he or she would take the appropriate tests, the GED, ACT, or SAT.
Okay. So they're explaining the homeschooling methods.
System. That's where we were at.
Okay.
Homeschooling is clearly not for everyone, but for the Hansons, who have not stated publicly why they chose the method, it was the perfect way to stay together as a family on the move and control the quality of their children's education at the same time.
They didn't want them to mix with general population.
Yeah.
This is why those early pages of like, I swear they're not racist, was totally necessary.
Yeah.
You guys thought we were just kidding, like, oh, the moron bro's blowing it out of proportion. Why Jill Matthews would say these things. No, we were right.
About all things Jill Matthews.
There was a lot of things to justify coming up. This is number one.
As they prepared for the big move overseas, naturally, they didn't neglect their beloved music. Because of language and cultural differences in South America and the Caribbean, the family knew they would not be able to tune into their favorite top 40 station, nor would they be able to watch television. There wasn't any. Wow.
What? There is definitely television in the places.
I'm pretty sure there's, I'm pretty sure.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I love it. Like
they didn't exist before satellites.
Like, and here's the thing, right? Is it's just like they're doing anything they can. Like even in Tulsa, it seems like they were doing anything they could to make them.
Sounds to me like their parents might have been lying to them.
Yeah, dude. Seems like later. I feel like later in life they all probably realized it too. Like they all probably like had that day where they were like, "Hey, were we like kind of raised in a fucked up way?" And then like they were all just like, "Oh yeah, fuck."
Well, at least they're not racist.
They aren't, but their parents.
Yeah,
probably.
For sure.
Probably. Most likely.
All right. There wasn't any. They realized that the only way they'd be able to hear what they liked was BYOM. Bring your own music. So they did.
Okay.
Isaac divulges. She can't get a page without at least dropping a name, you know?
No, you have to get a
name.
Can't
get a page out of her without a name drop.
Forget who the book is about.
Yeah. Isaac divulges. And they didn't give a whole lot of thought to the music they brought with them at the time. They had no clue how much it would influence them, as the oldest Hanson bro explained to Tulsa World magazine. Before we left, we bought a bunch of tapes. The Time and Life compilation series of old 50s and 60s rock and roll, everything from 57 to 69. Nice.
Jill Matthews did write nice.
All right, last unfinished sentence here of the page.
Okay.
We had no radio to listen to. Like, no radio.
That's such bullshit, dude.
Like, it might not have... Just because it wasn't popular American music, you're just like, nah, fuck that shit.
They're like, oh, it has an accordion in it. I can't listen to it.
What is this steel drum?
Yeah. The only drums I know have skins.
Yeah.
These ones are steel.
White skins. You're You're terrible people, Hansons. You're terrible.
Oh man.
All right, last unfinished sentence. We had no radio to listen to, and it was just a coincidence that we picked this particular style too. End of page. To what?
To what?
Masturbate to?
19, what was it, 52 to 69? Is that what it was?
57 to 69.
57 to 69. So, oh my God. There's a good chance that they actually were probably influenced by some pretty solid music. But it's the 90s, remember, everybody. This all takes place in the 90s.
Yeah.
No, what, early 80s or late 80s?
No, this is probably the very latest of 80s at that.
Yeah. So, because think about it. Okay, so if Zach is 11 in 97 when this is made?
I think we determined when this was made. There's got to be a publisher's page here.
There's no copyright.
Okay, wait. Look for other biographies from Archway paperbacks. Oh, okay, no, these are by different. I thought she also did a biography on Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal, famous Irish basketball player.
This is the only Jill Matthews they have listed here. There's gotta be well, anyway, 97.
Okay, 97. So he's born in what, 86? So it has to be early 90s, late 80s. There is definitely terrestrial radio in these places. For sure. Even in Vietnam, you remember they always talked about
morning, Vietnam.
Yeah, or they even had the opposing, the North Vietnamese had a radio station that they were beaming into the troop channels and stuff.
I mean, radio has been around for
fucking ever.
Yeah.
There's no way that they have infrastructure to harvest the oil from these nations that their dad is utilizing and also not have radio. I don't
know. Joe Matthews isn't digging deep enough.
I think, again, like you were saying, I think the parents were lying to them.
Oh, for sure.
Their parents were just lying. There's going to be no music or radio, so you better be ready. Every time they saw somebody listen to a radio, they just smashed it before the Hanson came around the corner. They were like, oh, fuck. No, Venezuelans do not.
Yeah, to the point where whenever they're walking around the Caribbean island, people are just hiding their shit.
No, it's like a joint effort between the parents and the people of the island. They're like, the less white people know about our music, the better.
Yeah.
And then the parents are like,
yeah, because right around this time, the third wave of ska happened, and they're like, we can't let them know.
Oh my God, Hanson is the reason third wave ska happened. They heard some Caribbean music and brought it back.
Yeah,
this is new Moron Bros meta. But hey, we're about to end it. This is the last thing we do every single week here at the Moron Bros. Well, hold on. First of all, thank you. That was Mbop to the Top. Make sure to come back every single week. You can hear the entire.
I checked. It's 109 and a half pages officially.
Geez. So we're about to.
And then there's more reading after that, where each song from their album is broken down.
Oh my God! I think we might have to save those for like specials.
Yeah.
Something. But yeah, just come back every week. You can hear the chronicle of the rise of Hanson.
Yeah.
As written by somebody who was only there a year and a half after it happened.
Yeah.
So that is that. Our last.
I mean, it'd be more accurate than the Bible, then, right?
True. It was written closer to it. Anyway. The last thing we do every single week here at the Moron Bros is we do our death pool. We try to select a celebrity that we think is going to die between now and the next show. It's not necessarily somebody that we want to die. It's somebody that we think is going to die. And as long as death is going to be a thing, we might as well get pizza out of it. Because if we can select who is going to die between now and the next show, we will have ourselves a pizza party here on the show. If you go to any of our social medias, The Moron Bros Show across all social medias, if you go there to our weekly post for this episode, you can select somebody who dies between now and the next show. You can get yourself a pizza on us. We'll DoorDash you a pizza. Just got to make it happen. If you get it right, if we get it right, doesn't matter who gets it right. we will have a pizza party here we will make a donation to the People's Pizza Party of Chicago, a nonprofit organization that brings pizza to houseless people in the city of Chicago. CJ, 2 weeks ago, what was my pick?
That's a good question. Let's see. It was the. Oh, okay. You had Carlos Zambrano.
I had Carlos Zambrano. I just remembered it because
I
you had
DJ
Jazzy
Jazzy
Jeff.
Jeff. Yes.
And then Matt had the Butler.
Yeah.
Okay.
This week I'm gonna go with Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols. Okay.
He's out of the league now officially, I think. So he's probably gonna start. He's probably gonna stop taking the roids, and that could fuck with your ticker and stuff. Yeah.
True. I'm gonna go with Bill Romanowski. I was talking to somebody this week at work. I was like, talking about like how terrible some football players are, because like Ben Roethlisberger had like this like tear-filled like, oh, it's my final game at Heinz Field, and I'm like, and everybody's demonizing Antonio Brown for basically quitting.
Yeah.
Because Bruce Arians was trying to fuck him out of like $1 million or some shit
while celebrating a rapist's career.
Yeah, they're celebrating a rapist career while just demonizing this dude who's just kind of not having a good time and was like pissed off at his boss. And like, I was like, this is kind of ridiculous. Like, Bill Romanowski was a monster and we all think of him as like Hall of Fame linebacker, but read his fucking book and he talks about how he was like at the bottom of fumble piles, like snapping people's fingers and shit. I'm like, that's a terrible human being. Like that's a bad guy. But he also did a whole fuck ton of roids, so it's kind of for the same reason you picked yours. Yeah. I'm going with Bill Romanowski.
Okay.
This is a scary fucking guy, by the way.
All right, so we got
like, even now at like 70, I'm sure that dude's so fucking scary.
Yeah, we got what, football man Bill Romanowski and baseball man Albert Pujols.
Yep.
All right, well, yeah, we've got 2 songs coming up, but this has been another episode of the Moron Bros Show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank Shawn and Tony again for coming and hanging out, talking movies with us.
Oh, yeah, I had a whole bunch of fun. Be on the lookout for more I Thought of a Movie segments.
Yeah. And make sure to check out their podcast. Those guys, they're fun to talk movies with. So
yeah, you haven't seen this?
Yeah. What? You haven't seen this? YHST?
Yeah.
YHST. That they said. Look
YHST across all social media platforms. Look them up.
I had to think
about
check
them out. They're fucking funny ass dudes. I love Tony. Tony's one of the funniest people I know.
Both pretty funny guys. They both have some good takes on movies, and that's the theme of their show. So I'll definitely go check. If we agree
with their movie takes, you should definitely go check them out.
Shawn had mentioned, he was into Anti-Flag. We played some Anti-Flag, and he likes that political stuff, but he had never heard of Propagandy. So I sent him a couple album links. And in my excitement for him to discover Propagandy, I'm going to play Propagandy with Showdown. I'm going to follow it up with some Days and Days with Flurry Rush, because we said we were going to play fuzzy music.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did.
And they're a scruffy bunch.
They are a scruffy bunch.
So I think,
you guys
again. That's going to cover our fuzzy music playlist that we ended up with.
Yeah. Thank you guys again for tuning into the show. My name is Keegan.
I'm CJ.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
See you next week.